Fran, question for the webinar. It's my second week in price section course. Welcome. By the way, I take the opportunity to congratulate you because I love it. I think it's very good. Thank you for that. I understand everything very well when I see the charts in the course. I also understand when I see the logic. However, when I see a chart on my own, it seems I have never seen one, nor have I read the course, let alone understand it. That is not surprising. Let's see. In fact, at the moment I get nervous and lose my balance. It's if I didn't know anything about trading. So what you're describing is this experience of you watch it in a video, kind of get the concepts and stuff like that, but when it comes to real time, you don't know what you're doing or you feel confused. That is what that is. And then from the ATM course, it means that you haven't learned the skills on a subconscious level. Until you can do it automatically in your head on demo or live chart, on any chart, then it's not an automatic skill. It's not a habit. It's not fully wired into your brain. Sasha and I were looking at programs to do animations on our videos just to make them more dynamic and engaging. And while we had Camtasia, we weren't totally sold on it. So we started looking at Adobe Creative Cloud. Adobe Creative Cloud is like 100 times more of a program than Camtasia. The problem is that it's like a professional grade program. You have to like really spend like a 1 or 2 year learning curve to get at a sufficiently proficient level and skill in this particular program. So I had watched, just to kind of experiment on my own, 3-4 hours of videos, just like tutorials, basic tutorials on how to do the most basic functions in the program. Now keep in mind, I've never used the program before, but the most basic functions in the program. I would watch the videos and I would see them do all the steps and stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I got that in my head. Okay. And but then it came time for me to actually make those same edits and adjustments on my own, and I couldn't do it. And I was just like totally frozen. Like it was like I had never even watched the videos. And anytime I have that experience, I know from a neurological perspective and from a trading perspective and from a training perspective that it's not consciously wired in my brain. When I think I understand it watching a video conceptually and I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay, I see that pattern, that makes sense. But then when it comes time to the actual application of it and I can't do it, that means I don't have it on a subconscious level. It's not wired into my brain. So what you have to do is you have to keep doing that same thing, repetition over and over and over again till it's wired in your brain. If you are an athlete, for example, let's say you have a job. Let's say you have a job in the real world. You go to your job, it's a 9-to-5 job. The work that you do at your job is your work. And there's things that you have to do day in, day out. That is your work. That is your job. If you're an athlete, your job is the repetitions. Trading is very much like an athletic endeavor. Your job is the repetitions. That is your work. And so as you're learning new concepts and new skills in trading, you're taking it from a conceptual, non-conscious, it's like unconscious. You're conscious of the actual concepts, but you haven't wired them into your brain to where you can do it without even thinking about it. So your job then is the repetitions until it becomes wired into your brain, and then you can just do it automatically. So that experience means that you haven't translated the skills or the concepts from where you are now to an actual subconscious habit yet. So the way around that is just reps. That will come in time.